Once hailed as the princess of American rap, Ice Spice was a rising star, expected to dominate the female hip-hop scene for the next decade. But that spotlight, once blinding, has quickly dimmed. Rather than proving herself with raw talent, she's increasingly been caught up in controversies and provocative antics. From a shocking weight loss scandal to an arrogant attitude on social media, and even whispers about being an industry plant, Ice Spice's career has taken a swift and unexpected turn. So, who exactly is Ice Spice, and how did she manage to derail her own rise? You might recognize her from the viral TikTok line, "You thought I was feeling you?" from her hit, Munch. It spread like wildfire, instantly putting her name in everyone's mouth. Her rise seemed to come out of nowhere, and her captivating mixed-race looks, glowing skin, and undeniable charisma only helped fuel the fire. But how did an artist with every advantage manage to fall so hard? Let's rewind and take a closer look at why Ice Spice skyrocketed to fame in the first place. Born Isis Gaston, Ice Spice exploded onto the rap scene with her infectious hit, Munch. The song's catchy beat and viral line, "You thought I was feeling you?" was everywhere on TikTok, propelling her into the limelight. But it wasn't just the music. It was her image. When she joined popular streamer Kai Cenat for a live broadcast and twerked her way into the hearts of millions, fans were left scrambling to search her name, fueling her rise even further. Ice Spice's sudden fame seemed like a bolt from the blue, and it's no surprise her striking looks played a major role. Her tight outfits flaunted her curves, and her sultry dance moves made her the object of many male fans' desires. She knew how to leverage her appearance, often twerking and striking provocative poses to solidify her image. But let's be real. Here, in today's world, it's tough for female rappers to break through without tapping into that sensual persona, and Ice Spice nailed it. Her image became synonymous with sexiness, allure, and viral moments. But as she began leaning heavily on this persona, something started to overshadow her music, her talent, or lack thereof. Sure, she got praise from rap icons like Drake, Nicki Minaj, and even Taylor Swift, and these high-profile collaborations were stepping stones to greater heights. But without the depth to match her fame, her music quickly faded from the charts, and her once glamorous image started to sour. The truth is, Ice Spice's rapid rise was not because of her exceptional rap skills. Critics pointed out that her music relied more on catchy beats, sultry visuals, and social media trends than on the artistry hip-hop is built upon. Ice Spice's ascension was largely tied to TikTok, where viral moments can turn an unknown artist into a star. But where's the substance to back it up? Where's the album that proves she's more than just a viral sensation? In fact, Ice Spice herself admitted that she doesn't see herself as a lyricist. In an interview, she bluntly said, "I wouldn't consider myself a lyricist. I prefer my lyrics to be super simple and digestible." This honesty might sound refreshing, but it highlights her approach. Straightforward and crowd-pleasing, but not artistically complex. While other rappers are out there pushing the envelope, experimenting with new sounds and sharpening their craft, Ice Spice has coasted on viral fame and flashy collaborations, putting little focus on growing as a true rapper. This strategy has made her vulnerable to accusations that she's more of a flash in the pan, a fleeting viral moment rather than a sustainable artist. The whispers of Ice Spice being an industry plant are hard to ignore, especially with the way she shot to fame off just a few viral hits. For a newcomer with little musical depth, it's easy to see why people would believe she's been propped up by powerful forces behind the scenes. After all, her image hasn't exactly been humble or down-to-earth. Instead, she's come across as cocky, almost as if she's already a superstar, and fans noticed. From her self-absorbed attitude on social media to major controversies like the Wildlands Festival in Australia, where she showed up 25 minutes late, performed for just 5 minutes, and had her mic cut off by organizers, Ice Spice started to develop a reputation for being unprofessional. Fans who paid good money to see her were furious, feeling like she was treating them, and her art, with complete disdain. This incident only fueled the perception that Ice Spice was more interested in keeping her name in lights than in genuinely delivering for her fans. In another interview, Ice Spice expressed how tough the world of female rap really is, revealing that behind the scenes it's all about competition, not camaraderie. But her words, while blunt, came off as arrogant, positioning herself above her peers instead of being a part of the community. The image she tried to cultivate, that of an artist unafraid to speak her mind, ended up reinforcing the idea that she was too detached and distant to truly connect with her fans. Sadly, the cracks in Ice Spice's career started to show. Her monthly Spotify listeners began to drop, and her music failed to keep her relevant. The release of her album, My 2K, was supposed to solidify her place in the rap game, but instead, it was a complete flop. With dismal sales and forgettable tracks, fans were left asking, what happened to the hype? The album's Y2K concept had potential, tapping into the nostalgia of the early 2000s pop, hip-hop, and R&B eras. But instead of delivering a fresh take on that vibe, Ice Spice settled for basic beats and unimpressive lyrics. Critics didn't hold back, calling the album uninspired and forgettable. Fans were searching for something new, but My 2K was nothing more than a glossy cover with no substance. Ice Spice's shortcomings were glaringly obvious. Without the help of TikTok virality or big-name collabs, her lack of musical depth was exposed. And it wasn't just her album that flopped. Her entire approach to being a rapper, one that relied more on gimmicks than on genuine artistry, has started to crumble. Perhaps the most shocking twist came with Ice Spice's weight loss. Once celebrated as a body-positive icon, embracing her fuller figure in an industry obsessed with unrealistic beauty standards, she now finds herself the subject of harsh backlash. Fans who once supported her message of self-love now feel betrayed, accusing her of caving to the same toxic beauty standards she once fought against. Rumors swirled around her rapid transformation, with people speculating about extreme weight loss methods and drug use. This only deepened the divide, especially as some fans started to feel like Ice Spice was no longer a role model, but just another industry product chasing after the same unattainable standards. Ice Spice's journey serves as a stark reminder. Looks can get you through the door, but it's talent and substance that will keep you there. The weight loss controversy didn't just alienate her fans, it stripped away the very confidence and authenticity that had made her stand out. In less than a year, Ice Spice went from a fresh face in the rap game to a fallen star. She garnered the backing of major names, collaborated on high-profile tracks, and built a massive social media following. But without the foundation to back it up, her career faltered. Her reliance on viral trends, image-driven stunts, and controversy to stay relevant has left her in a precarious position. With scandals piling up, her music growing more forgettable, and her image in turmoil, Ice Spice is now a shadow of the artist she once was. She could have been the next big thing in rap, but instead, her career is a cautionary tale of how fleeting fame can be when it's built on gimmicks rather than talent. Looking back, it's clear. Ice Spice rose to fame off of shortcuts, and, as is often the case, the cost of those shortcuts was a swift downfall. Today, she stands as a reminder of the brutal truth. Fame can come quickly, but it's harder to hold on to than most realize. Whether Ice Spice can turn things around and carve out a future in hip-hop depends on her willingness to evolve, work harder, and offer her audience more than just surface-level fame. The question remains, can she recover, or will she be remembered as just another viral trend here today and gone tomorrow? Time will tell.